And it's Dallas to start out. Jordan looking around. Pass to Pierce. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Now here's Towns.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Jordan outside. Pierce wide open. He fires. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Pierce has got 5.
Oh, what a feed right there. You gotta love the unselfish attitude.
Beyond the arc. Karl Anthony Towns, and that's good.
Well, with his mechanics and size, when Towns spots up, it's tough to disrupt his shot.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That's his first foul. Here's Jordan. Outside, Gasol. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3.
Well, there's some lockdown defense by Towns. He has the length to smother you.
Smith outside. The kick out to Towns. From the arc. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Well, you got to love the kick out. Excellent vision.
And here's Jordan outside. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. That's a 2 from Smith. And again, it's Albuquerque.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot. You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Now here's Jordan. Towns with the steal. Johnson goes in. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
4 on the shot clock. Pierce. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Pierce has got 9.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Taking advantage of the room he has to just rise up and be free. Nice rhythm on that pull-up.
Now here's Jordan. Still without a basket. Shoots over Towns. And another basket for Dallas.
Yeah, when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
And the basket is good.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And the foul on Magic Johnson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Halliburton for 3. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Magic Johnson, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Albuquerque. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for Albuquerque.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
You also have to admire how they've challenged the defense inside, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And here is Brown after Shaquille O'Neal hit the three moments ago. Outside for Halliburton. O'Neal with the rebound.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
Connects from three-point range. Gasol's got the lead up to 13 now for Albuquerque. Smith with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Johnson.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Making use of the corner pocket, Halliburton, such an elite-level offensive play.
And when Tyrese Halliburton entered the NBA, Greg, scouts were worried about his shot release point.
It's definitely lower than you would teach, but by the same token, that's why he gets it off so quickly, making it a tough shot to contest.
Wallace misses. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on an 11-3 run right now. The shot's good from Shaq. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. We've got a unique game for you here. Some collegiate players added to the regular mix. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Down low, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
The shot's good from Brunson.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
And the foul called on Pau Gasol. That is his first foul of the game. Pierce inside the three-point line. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
An excellent jump shot. Pierce doesn't need a lot of room to get that off.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside for Gasol. Another three for Chicago.
Seems like somebody's got eyes in the back of their head. Great vision there on that one.
From deep, Johnson. Chicago grabs the miss.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plastered to the shooter.
O'Neal high post. Johnson in the corner. Outside, Pierce. Shaq with the screen. The three ball. The shot by Pierce, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And Stojakovic, a super sniper. He can knock it down from anywhere, but the three ball is his specialty.
Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Abdul-Jabbar controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him. Magic Johnson picks one up. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
And the dunk by Brunson.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they've come out with more energy and effort, and that's reflected in the score.
Here's Gasol. Back to Stojakovic. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And don't sleep on Peja's leaping ability. More than capable on those finishes.
Nailed from three-point land.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Gasol. Nice pass. Right under the rack perfectly for the layup. Gasol's got 5 now.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Chicago shooting their second and third free throws tonight. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Chicago leading by 6. Brunson with a clean look. Good, and Abdul-Jabbar gets the assist.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three, and boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
There's Williamson with the 3. Good on the triple. Williamson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, the 3 ball hasn't been a featured component of Zion's game, but with work, he can become capable from there.
Back to Jordan. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful. The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Now here's Robertson. Pass to Ilgauskas. Back to Robertson. And here is Ilgauskas. And it's off from 3-point range. Right side, Jordan. Jordan from distance.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
For 3, Pierce. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Albuquerque trails by 4. Takes the 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Pierce. Deep 2 from Williamson. And that comes off the assist by Pierce.
Zion keeping the defense on their toes right there.
Here's Jordan. Pass to Bridges. Back to Gasol. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
3 from Robertson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And generally, Robertson's a guy that likes to play free throw line and below, but here's a time where he steps out and launches from beyond. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Stolen by Parrish. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. And again, it's Albuquerque.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Albuquerque.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
58 seconds left now here in the second. Outside for Gasol. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And I really like to see Gasol go up with the shot immediately after getting the pass. Shows how much confidence he has in himself.
Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And he's got a nice fluid motion on his long-range shots. I think Banchero will be a consistent three-point shooter at the NBA level. You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Brunson outside. There's the triple. The rebound by Jordan. Banchero outside. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. And now it's an 8-point Albuquerque lead.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Michael Jordan getting it done for Albuquerque. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Right back after this break. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Abdul-Jabbar, the screen. To the middle. Kareem with the slam.
Oh, that's a nice read from Brunson out of the pick and roll.
Albuquerque leading by 7. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite. And Stojakovic can hurt you from all areas of the floor, which is what makes this guy so dangerous.
Magic driving in. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
One step and go. His plan was to drive the whole time. And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Towns, no luck. Chicago trails by 9. Outside for Gasol. O'Neal outside. Good, and the assist that time by Gasol. O'Neal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Magic flushes it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Outside, Towns. In the corner, O'Neal with it. Drains it from beyond the arc. Shaq's got 5.
Well, you know that's the name of the game these days. Hit threes, spread out that defense.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, a sweet jam. He really stuffed that one in.
Gasol a screen. Back to Stojakovic. Shoots over Pierce. And it's Stojakovic missing.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
And there's a whistle. And that's going to go on Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That'll be his second foul of the game. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Shaq. And Shaq with the slam.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
There's O'Neal with the 3. Brunson on the follow. 15 points in the game.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Time that tip perfectly.
Count that one.
A true 3-level scorer. Pierce can beat you anywhere on the floor.
Gasol with it. And it's Johnson picking him up. Fires the 3. The shot's good from Gasol.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get the...
Wow, hammering it in. Look out.
And right now, Pierce is feeling it. His guys would be wise to keep finding him.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
Shaq can't hit. O'Neal with the steal. To the inside. And Johnson with the stuff.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
Which shows you're able to attack the rim from any position.
And so it's Albuquerque. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Albuquerque leading by 9. Outside, Jordan. Thompson outside. Thompson hammers it down.
An impressive athlete. I like seeing Thompson take it inside and drop the hammer.
To the left side wing. Pass to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that.
Well, if you're looking for entertainment, Banchero is ready and able to provide it.
Over in the corner, Williamson. That's in, coming off the assist from Robertson.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of it.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Thompson is double. Oh, what a play inside.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside, always prepared to rise and fire.
Thompson with the three.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now Jordan takes the three, and it doesn't go.
And not allowing the shooters even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Albuquerque. Fires the three. No good. Chicago trails by 10. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, that's a smart pass in close quarter.
Here's Banchero. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a three. That shot no good. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Some changes for Albuquerque. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're leading by 8. Rejected by Gasol.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejection.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Knocks down the three. Stolen by Brunson. And so Albuquerque takes the win. This... Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Towns high post. Shaq with it. Now defended by Jokic. Jokic with the steal. Here he goes. And the dunk by Bull.
Well, that's what playing above the rim looks like. Incredible.
Stan, you know, you think about the release point on Jokic's outside shot. It is tough to get to.
Yeah, Kevin, it certainly is. And the problem is if you start to come out of your stance to...
Oh, my goodness.
And the outside shooting presence helped Pierce open up a lane there.
Pass to Pettit. Here's Bull, defended by Shaq. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Bull.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
Here's O'Neal. He takes it in and finished off by O'Neal.
This is Shaq at his best, getting that deep position and then just muscling through.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And here's Jokic outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Well, there's no lack of confidence from Jokic behind the arc. He's dangerous from anywhere.
Johnson for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
With plenty of power behind that play, he didn't give the defense any chance to stop him.
Pass to Jokic. Launches it. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Well, knowing Jokic, you can believe he's going to hit that shot.
It's stolen by Dang. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bull. Here's Pettit from outside the arc. Goes back up. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Johnson right side. Towns the screen. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Dang. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
To the paint. The kick out to Towns. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Yeah, showing great vision that time. And that pass is right on the money.
A nice shot by Shaq.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Smith outside. Back to Johnson. Jokic with the steal. Here's Pettit. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Pettit's got 6.
Well, look, just a few years ago, that's a bad shot. But not anymore.
Towns for 3. Jokic firing on all cylinders for San Antonio. He witnessed him delivering a series of 3-pointers as he notched 3 total in the quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
In the corner, Smith with it. Over Jokic. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Here's Bull. Misses the three. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Albuquerque. Trailing by 10. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Towns. O'Neal on the wing. And here's Jokic. Guarded by O'Neal. Wasted no time on that one. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing him down.
Here's Johnson. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Pass to Pettit. And it's Dang in the corner. Here's Pettit. 5 on the clock. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Good on the shot. Jokic has got 15 points.
Well, Jokic often likes to pass from that spot, but he can also hit the jump shot. Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic stretching the floor as much as possible.
Yeah, this is what coaches love to see. Guys sharing the ball and creating for one another.
Trains the three-pointer.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Johnson can't get it to go.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
And it's Johnson penetrating. And Magic Johnson with the slam.
That's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wants... He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And here's the fast break. Jokic leading the way. Dang with the bucket.